validity and an identity to their own existence. Okay? Told you now, I'm getting ready to go there. Get your circle ready. This psychological behavior pattern, see, this is what I deal with as a psychologist. This psychological behavior pattern is commonly seen in a person who is void of an awareness of who they are or is displeased with what they are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, any educator in here can bear witness to what I'm saying. I remember one day we had a little boy named Ellis in my school. And Ellis came from a very horrible domestic situation. And one weekend after we came back to school, the little children, those who were with their fathers, was talking about the things they did with their daddy that weekend. Me and my daddy did this, me and my daddy did this. And guess what Ellis did? Ellis jumped up and said, well, me and my daddy went da 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 da. And I looked at Ellis and I said, wow, that's deep. That little boy just lied. Ellis has no idea who his daddy is. His daddy's not even in his life. Why did he do that? Why did he stand up and make up a story? He did it because he's displeased. Or was at that time, may still be today, with what he is. Okay? That is very, very, very common for the human mind to do when you don't know who you are.
Yes, sir.
Or when you don't know what you are. It's a very common phenomenon for your brain to search for an identity that will give you validity. And that's what we have done. For example, accompanies such as Adam. We use the word Adamic. How many times have you heard people say it's your Adamic nature that's doing that? There was no Adam.
That's right.
So how the hell you gonna have an Adamic nature? That's eponymous. Noah, the Noahic flood. There was no Noah. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all, this brother flew me in here from St. Louis. I didn't come to lie to y'all.
That's right.
I mean, too far to try to tickle your fancy. I'm past that stuff, man. I'm telling you, hold it. If you get busy, if you get upset, be like that.
That's right.
Hagins. Man, we're descendants of Ham. No, we're not. Now, for those of you who are Bible bound, then you need to think we're descendants of Ham. But for those of you who know better, you know there was no Ham. Why? Because there was no Noah. Why? Because there was no Adam. We're Hamitic people. No, we're not Hamitic people. Then you got the Jews. We're Semitic people. We're Shemites. No, you ain't. Then the white man. We're Japhetic. We're from Japheth. No, you ain't. These are all eponymous people. None of these people ever historically existed. Hold your circle up. Hold up. We're seed of Abraham. Now you're really going off the deep end. There was no Abraham. I remember I did this lecture in Youngstown, Ohio, and a brother who was on post, he was a member of Fruit of Islam, he was standing on post that night, and when I said there was no Abraham, that brother, ain't no Abraham, man. And the Abraham, because the Prophet Muhammad came from Abraham. I said, brother, there was no Abraham. Now it's deep because as long as there was no Jesus, he was okay. But when I said there was no Prophet Muhammad, he had a fit. which means there were no Hebrews. Y'all all right? Now you see why I like the lights on.
Yes, sir. That's right.
I'm looking good, Jack. There was no Jacob. Or Yaqub, whatever word, how you want to pronounce it. There was no Jacob. Which means there were no Israelites. Why do you say that, Brother Ray? Because in the Bible, Jacob wrestled with the angel all night long. And then God changed the name from Jacob to Israel. So when you put that there was no Abraham and there was no Jacob, guess what? You have no Hebrew Israelites.
Make it plain.
But then again, follow now. Put your circle up. Put it 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 up. Again, let's go back a bit. Let's go back to this. An epitome is a fictitious character who a person or a group of people name or characterize themselves after for what? For the sake of giving validity and an identity to their own existence. The only reason why you have to do that is because you don't know who you are.
Yes, sir.
And anytime you have to go to literature that was given to us by our enemy to find your identity, man, you're in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes, sir.
And you have to go to the literature that you didn't write to get an identity for yourself. You're in trouble.
Make it plain.
It's hard to break that chain, brother.
It's hard to break it, but I'm going to break it, damn it. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it, brother. You know what? I'm going to say it this way. If I don't break it, it's because they don't want it broke. Okay? Because I'm giving the facts to break it.
That's right.
It's like, let me use an analogy right quick before I come back to this. There was a brother, a scientist, who went to a village in South America, and in the village, he noticed that the villagers would go out and worship this little stream. And he said, wow, these people really adore this stream. They go out and bow down to it and da-da-da. So they asked one dude to translate what they were saying. And they were actually calling the stream God. So he said, the only way I know to really get these people to see the truth about this stream is to prove to them the contamination of the stream. So he took a sample of water from the stream and put it up under the microscope and had the people from the village come and look at it through the microscope. And they went and they all walked up. They saw this little instrument on the table and they walked up and they looked in the microscope and so it's deep because they went and called a council meeting. They went into the hood and they came out of the council dancing. They went to dancing around the table with the microscope on it, and the scientist said, damn, I done woke these people up. That's cool. Oh man, I got them to see the truth finally. They grabbed the microscope, man, threw it down on the ground, and stomped the hell out of that thing, man. Busted the microscope. Why? They didn't want to see the truth. They could not believe that this stream that was so sacred to them had all them ugly things in it that they saw through that microscope. So hey, don't break the microscope. I'm the microscope. Get it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, try to break it if you want, but that's up to you. Just don't put your hands on it. I may be a preacher, but don't keep it that fool. I don't believe in that turn up the cheese stuff. I don't play that. Play. Moses. Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Now that's some deep stuff because I've talked to people and say, okay, well I can buy that. I can buy that Abraham may have never really existed, but don't mess with my Jesus. Don't do that. And I wanted to say, wait a minute, hold on. How is it that you can accept that Abraham may not have ever existed? Especially when I show it to you right in the Bible, where it says in Galatians 4:24, and 4:22, 23, 24, and in